Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a paid mod. This is the Mini Cutter Laser Weapon by Phoenix. So this came out a couple of weeks ago. I finally got around to reviewing it. So this is going to cost you 300 credits, which is around €3 or $3, about £2. But if you don't have the credits, you have to buy the minimum of 500 credits. That's like the smallest pack, so it'd be about €5. So this mod basically adds a mini laser cutter, like the cutter itself. I think it's supposed to be like kind of like a one-handed sort of weapon, although you obviously it's in this game you hold all weapons with two hands. But yeah, let's go check it out, shall we? All right, so here we are in the game. So one thing I will say, so the whole kind of purpose behind this is to make a kind of a more modifiable cutter that has the ability to also be used defensively like a pistol, and also aimed like a rifle, as the description says. Now it's added into the level list, which means it'll spawn. You can craft it, so we're gonna craft it. Now one thing I will notice, or will mention straight away, so when you go to craft it, you need to have research level 1, so you need to have let me show you. You need to have special projects level 1, I believe. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, okay, cool. So you need that perk, and then once you have it, you scroll down at the bottom and you can make it. It requires 2 titanium, 2 polymer, 1 neodymium. You need 1 normal cutter and then 1 battery. Now, first issue straight off the bat is that it only uses normal polymer. So for instance, when I was trying to spawn in the polymer, like when you type in polymer, you'll see there's different versions of polymer, obviously because certain creatures will drop polymer. So none of these polymer actually count for it, weirdly. So you have to actually get the base polymer, that like not the other version, which is really strange considering if I let me see if there's something else I can use that polymer. Yeah, so see here, this thing says I have 400 polymer. So I spawned in 3 different types of like the kind of the versions of polymer, you know, like the plant based and the animal based. And then afterwards I was like, okay, I'll spawn the normal polymer, so it can detect that I have 400 normal or different types of polymer. This one only has 100, so that's a bit of a bit of an issue. And like realistically, I don't know how hard it is to find normal polymer, like the base polymer. I'm assuming you could potentially find it like at mining locations, or not mining locations, like stores and stuff, but that's a big, straight off the bat, that's a bit of a problem. I don't know how that got past QA. But yeah, let's go craft it anyway. We have all right, so what is this? Concussive. So does it automatically become legendary? All right, so we have a concussive. Oh, it's pink. Okay, we have a concussive. Okay, so we're gonna really quickly spawn in a few more cutters just to see what happens, because I want to compare. We'll be back. All right, so we've spawned in a couple, and we've also spawned in there's legendary versions or unique versions. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna just we're gonna make another one. Right, okay, I'm gonna make 3. Okay, so I've made 3 of them. Now we're gonna go check the stats. All right, so so we've got advanced mini cutter, and then we have the normal cutter. So if we look at the kind of the stats of it, the normal cutter, obviously no ammo, 0 mag, 0 round, 76 fire rate, 3 range, 76 accuracy. And then this version has a lot more damage. Now, interestingly, if we like compare it, it just looks like they took. Okay, so it just looks like they took the screen off it, or the camera, which is, or the like the not the camera, the second handle, which is interesting. So when I crafted it, there is a chance to get a rare version, and then we have the we have a legendary version, the concussive smuggler's advanced quasar mini cutter. This version, as you can see, it does 19 damage, 106 fire rate, 160 range, 82 accuracy, bashing, rapid, and concussive. I don't know why bashing, that's a really weird perk. 1 second. I don't know if you heard that. My mother's like, "Oh, you want some food?" Yeah, weird. Whenever I see like bashing on a gun, I think that either the mod author was just trying to like make it kind of a balanced weapon, like like a legendary that's not overpowered and kind of fits in with the base game, or somebody who's never played the actual game, because bashing is horrendous. It's questionable. But yeah, and then we have next one we have is the demoralizing refined red legion mini cutter. This is anti-personnel and demoralizing. And then finally we have the modified calibrated Argos medic. This has cornered and med theft. Pretty cool. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go modify. So we will take it out. So okay, so as you can see, it looks smaller. So the beam, like aiming the beam is a lot faster. I'm gonna really quickly we'll swap to the other cutter. Yeah, I'll put you there. Good. Like if you notice, if I hold LT, powerful beam, we'll do this one. Wait a minute, does there we go. Obviously with that one it's a lot slower. Gonna really quick, I just want to check no, not creations, photo mode. Oh, my game just crashed. Lovely, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back in the game. So what I was just gonna test is I was going to test this just to see like how big they are. Obviously if we don't crash. Okay, good job. So that's the kind of the base one. Bit dark. It's probably about arm's length, probably like 2-3 feet. And then if we swap to the inky boy, and we'll do photo mode. It's about the same size. So you you hold it one-handed, which is okay. This is cool. So let's go take a look at the mods on the weapon. We're using this one. So for the barrel, we've got a beam stabilizer or stock. So the beam stabilizer increase accuracy. It requires barrel mod 1, and it requires tungsten, titanium, and sealant. Laser, we have augmented scanner, auxiliary targeting, identifies weak points, increasing range and accuracy. That's kind of cool. And then no mod. So we'll put that on. And we have an optic. We have a ADS optical 1.3 or 1.25 or 2.0 or no mod. I'm gonna go with none. Muzzle, we have shielded emitter, which lower detection, increase crit damage. That doesn't, I don't think that adds anything. We'll go with that. Grip and stock, we've got rubberized stock or none. The rubberized grip at the bottom reduces vibration. Alright, so I like that the mod author actually kind of like that's custom wording, like the reduces vibration, which is really cool. So magazine, so we've got power coil A. So slightly boost pulse generator amplitude, increasing base damage by 25%, increased by 50, by 75, by 200%, 500%, or undercharge the pulse generator. Base damage is the same as a standard cutter, but battery duration is greatly increased. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm just trying to think. So we'll do this one. So internal, we have amplifier, overclocked, or precision tuning. Overclocked increases the fire rate. Precision tuning increases the accuracy and range. We're gonna go amplifier just for the extra damage. And then skin, we have aqua, black, blue, default, gold, old Mars. I like the old Mars. Old Mars. And then for legendary, oh, okay, cool. So legendary tier 3 components. Oh, okay, that's cool. We can have concussive, demoralizing, or frenzy. It only requires 2 credits. I feel like that's a bit. It should be a lot more expensive. Oh no, it costs 20,000 credits, I believe. Okay, not 2. Am I sure it's 2? That's 200. Maybe it is. It is 2k. Okay. Then 2, we've got crippling, med theft, rapid, staggering. So interestingly enough, the modeler hasn't included all of the legendaries. So we've got anti-personnel, bashing, berserker, corner, disassembler, exterminator, furious. Furious probably be really good. Too concussive. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go and we're gonna test it out obviously on some minerals, and then we're gonna test it out like in combat. So one of the things to note with this is that perks will actually increase his stats. So currently, if we look here, so does 94 damage. Now if I was to put points into laser, it now has jumped up to 104. And then if I also put points into pistols, oh, that's not pistols, whoops, that's pistols, you'll see it has jumped up to, oh, okay, so it doesn't count for pistols, interestingly. They said, what is the description? I think the description. All right, we're gonna really quickly check. We'll be right back. So the description says laser damage, flame, pistol, but the pistol perk didn't increase, which is interesting. Where's the flame? Is it flame perk? With you? And what we're going to do is we're gonna go and we're gonna test it out in just see how it does at kind of harvesting minerals, and then we'll go and test out in combat, see how it is. So that, oh, that beam is very okay. What was that? Break something? All right, we'll be back. All right, so we got some lead under the water. We're going to shoot it. Well, that was quick. All right, that worked. Let me look for some more. I think there's some here. Is there some? No. I will say it looks quite cool. Like the mod author did a good job of kind of like a good job of because they cut the model and then they added some like unique parts to it, which is really cool. The only thing I will say is obviously it's a bit of an issue that it doesn't use like all polymer. It only uses very specific polymer. And then the other thing is the pistol perk doesn't seem to track, so that's something that hopefully the mod author can fix. Really no more minerals? Are you serious? Are you serious? It's quite cool though. I like that it, oh, there we go. Hello. So I like that it also I like how it looks. It's meant to be like one-handed, and obviously if we can give it a minute, I think. How is it? Let me put it away. Yeah, like our character will hold a one-handed like a pistol, and obviously in first person, character will always have they're always gonna hold two hands on. That's just how the animations are in this game. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go test it in combat. So we're gonna go to our usual spot and shoot up some ecliptics and see how it kind of performs. So we'll be back. Alright, so we're playing on normal difficulty just to test the cutter, see how kind of effective it would be as a sidearm. Oh, my phone went off. For some reason, I put my phone on silent, and some apps don't like to respect the silence. They're like, no. Hello there. How are you? Oh my god, what's that? Okay. Alright, Crimson might have to pump the difficulty a little bit. Hi. Oh yeah, we're pumping the difficulty. Okay, this could be borderline red. So we're gonna put the combat to extreme. Make it very easy, so I don't get one. Now keep in mind I am using the max perk. I'm using the multi-hit one. Oh my, okay, oh Jesus. Okay. I mean, I am using the one that's 500% damage. Combine that with the weapon that's clearly like damage per second, and then the increased attack speed with the Furious. So it's doing, I think, Furious, I think, is 25% more damage. Because the beam is staying constant, it's like immediate. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Now, obviously, you can just... Oh, I'm nearly dead. What the fuck killed me? I'm playing on easy. Okay. But as you can, one thing you can notice is like obviously you don't have to rock at that percentage. What hurt me? I was playing on very easy. Easy, yeah. This is Actually, let me just check. Does it track for the pistol? No, it's not tracking for the pistol, so it's definitely not a pistol. The mod author hasn't actually set it as a pistol in the CK. So that's obviously a bit of an issue. This thing is very powerful on the... What's going on? Creation. Alright, I'm a fucking retard. I apologize. I very much apologize. I put that the other way around. Let me try that again. There we go. Alright.
You're dead, you hear me?
Okay, that's more acceptable. I mean, it's still powerful. I was like, why are they one-shotting me? I haven't set to very easy. Alright, let's keep moving. It's not as overpowered as I thought it was, but still, we'll have to do. We'll do a little bit more testing. It is quite powerful, though. So it's it's pretty powerful. Weirdly, the thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, concussive and stuff might actually work really well with this. Just because it's a constant beam, so the chance of it proccing is almost like... So it's almost going to always hit, you know? Like, so let's try this guy. That's what I mean. It's almost always gonna, like, proc, which is pretty nice. This actually might be quite good for using some of those perks, like, you know, Frenzy and stuff. Yeah, it's obviously, at the 500%, it's obviously very powerful. It's not as powerful as I initially thought. You can definitely... The thing is, if the pistol perks were working, this would obviously you'd be able to do a lot more damage, because, you know, you could obviously mod it, not mod it, but you could get, I think, what is it, like 30% extra damage, I think. That's pretty satisfying watching them fall on their ass. But yeah, all in all, like, I think it's a cool mod. I like that there's customization options with it, so like it's not just... I really like that they added the old Mars skin. Although that does... The one thing I will say, it does beg the question, like, is this just kind of the mod author's, like, interpretation of the skin, or, like, does it actually take into account if you have the skin? For anyone that's wondering, the old Mars skin is, if you pre-ordered the game, you get the skin, I believe. This is kind of satisfying, just knocking him down over and over and over. But yeah, like, regardless, I think it's pretty cool. The thing I would say is it'd be nice if I like that you can do the legendary perks, maybe increase the pricing a little bit. Like, 20k is not a whole lot, but, like, you look, I've just... Yeah. Although, saying that, it would be nice to, you know, have all of the legendaries, like shattering and stuff like that, but you could obviously then make an extremely powerful gun, which that comes down to, I suppose, player or personal preference, you know. In a game like this, especially with mods, it's kind of up to the player how they want to balance. Like, the mod author obviously has given good good choices with, like, base damage, extra damage. Like, obviously this is, I think, 500% damage, and then you can go back to what the cutter is. So So you can be as powerful or as weak as you want. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Honestly, I have to say, when I initially seen it, I looked at it and I was like, okay, so it's like, it's a mini cutter. Don't really see much, you know, to it, but obviously after doing the review, that's my opinion has changed. I suppose that's always the saying, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. I really like it. I like the skins. 300 credits, not too bad. It's got a lot of customization and stuff, which is pretty nice. Like, it's in this point in kind of Starfield's lifespan, usually for 300 credits, that's the going price for a single weapon, usually, and that weapon will have some mods and stuff. The fact that for this you get unique versions that exist in the game, you get skins, and some attachments is really, really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.